Time is your superpower. Every day, we find ourselves faced with predicaments that challenge us constantly. We have to decide how we're going to react to small irritations and major upsets in our life. We all do this, you, me, everyone. When it's not part of our current agenda, it can be frustrating and annoying. Being present to the moment, applying your attention, gives you the opportunity to manage these situations in the best way possible. It gives you time. Hello and welcome to my webinar on how to turn time into your superpower. My name is Tony Stephen, author, educator and realist. Today, I will be helping you become self-aware, responsible, highly attentive and accountable for your actions and be in the moment. These core points will help you in fully harnessing your ability to work with time and not against it, creating fulfilling life, achieving those core points and many more of your personal goals. In this powerful webinar, I will guide you on a journey to becoming self-aware, responsible and present at each moment. You'll learn how to use time to your advantage and maximize your productivity while reducing stress and increasing your happiness. By the end of this webinar, you will have a new appreciation for the power of time and the impact it has on your life. You'll have a clear understanding of how to take control of your time, prioritize what is important, and find balance in your daily routine. Firstly, let's get into some important aspects that we naturally influence each day. Relationships. Relationships between family members, friends, and lovers can often break down because we haven't conveyed the message well enough or received their message clearly, and we react incorrectly or at least differently from the expectations they place upon us. Let's investigate how this can be overcome to a degree and see how many of these irritations and major upsets can be handled with maturity, thoughtfulness and generosity. As human beings, we recognize that our consciousness gives us the ability to experience time, something many other animals don't. But even though the opportunity to experience time exists and is always there, most of the time, most people don't. Unless we pay attention, focus, and think with the front of our mind, we miss out on that opportunity. The moment you think about breathing, you stop thinking about anything else. The moment you concentrate on an issue or a task, you stop thinking about anything else. It's this concrete thought that brings you to the now, that gives you the real control that humanity has been gifted. Eckhart Tolle talks about the power of now. Much of his writing is about taking control of the voices in your head, the ongoing babble, the ridiculous thoughts that if you are in control, you are able to choose not to take notice of. It's this gift that, when exercised, can be used as our superpower. Being conscious of the time gives us the ability to apply our humanity to our life decisions and general direction. Imagine a young man settling in for a night with his friends, enjoying some alcohol and possibly some harder drugs, and full of bravado, plus a desperate need to impress his friends. At some point, they bond together by way of condemnation of somebody else outside the group. He did me wrong, or he owes me. The conversation escalates to a point where they decide to do something about it, and they venture out. It's at this stage that people get hurt, ramifications occur, and lives can be destroyed. With the combination of alcohol, drugs, and ego, his life decisions are made by his emotions rather than the logic and thoughtful conscious decision-making. Another example is when gossip returns to the person who is being talked about. It's this moment that the decision has to be made. Do you react with your feelings? Or do you step back, take a breath, consider the situation with purposeful thought and understanding of others? These moments in time are when your presence of mind is required. The courts are full of examples of people making emotional decisions that rather than logical ones. Police can give you case after case to highlight the disasters that occur when you don't carefully consider, with your presence of mind, the ramifications and outcomes of situations that could have been avoided. Interactions between people are complicated enough with the limits of language and physical communication. At conception, we are individualized, cut off from each other, alone and separate. The fact that we are tribal and have learned to cooperate at all is amazing. But now we live in groups of millions, it's even harder. Our emotions give us the opportunity to experience life, but they are not the best tool for making decisions. Our conscious brain is much better at it, but how often do we engage it? In my book, The Answer Is You, I talk about self-awareness. It's in this presence to the moment that you find the real you. It's where your future, your success, and your opportunity lies. Even during meditation, you are focusing on the moment, not the external stimuli that is continually interrupting your ability to know thyself. When you're doing an exam or participating in a job interview, paying full attention and staying in the moment, that is what will get you through to the success, not listening to how you feel and not listening to the distracting thoughts that go through your head. Therefore, when you concentrate and focus on the right direction, on doing the right things, it helps you to focus on outcomes for others rather than just yourself. Having a giving attitude to life not only makes it better for others, it helps you generate a more favourable disposition in their eyes of others, and therefore they treat you accordingly, and life gets better. We've heard all the self-help gurus talking about gratitude, and it's true. Writing a list of what you're grateful for will always favourably assist your state of mind and take the focus off yourself. For example, if you listen to someone who is depressed talk about it, it will always be about themselves. Anyone who is admired in society is usually talking about other people. Humility is a virtue that often is overlooked in today's world, and it's a quality that generates a return over a longer period of time. Instant gratification required by most people today because of technology and self-centeredness is a disaster. Building habits of awareness is the key. When we've noticed ourselves, we bring order to our thoughts. When we notice our breathing, we quieten the mind. Anxiousness and fear fold away when we're present to the moment. Only when we remember the past or imagine the future can we feel these emotions. Counting the amount of time that you become self-aware during the day can be just as beneficial as counting your bicep curls or leg presses at the gym. The more you do it, the more you will be able to do it. And it's in this presence and state of mind that you'll be able to control your road rage, your propensity to hit out at those you love around you, and, of course, antisocial behaviour. It's these moments in time that provide you with the opportunity to exercise your superpower, your focus and attention, your concentration, your ability to be in the now. Now, earlier I mentioned some core points that I would elaborate on. They were helping you become self-aware, responsible, highly attentive, accountability for your actions, and lastly, being in the moment. Firstly, let's talk about being self-aware. Self-awareness is the ability to understand your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviours. It's the foundation of your personal growth and development. When you're self-aware, you can make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. You are able to identify patterns in your behaviour that may be holding you back and make changes to improve. Self-awareness requires you to be present in the moment, to pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, and to be honest with yourself about what you truly want in life. Next, let's talk about responsibility. Responsibility is about taking control of your life, making choices and being accountable for the results of those choices. When you take responsibility for your actions, you empower yourself to create the life that you want. You stop blaming others and external circumstances for your situation and instead focus on what you can control. This allows you to make progress towards your goals and to learn from your experiences. Paying attention is also crucial in turning time into your ally. Attention is the energy you give to a particular task or thought, and when you pay attention, you are fully engaged and focusing on what you're doing. This helps you to be more productive and to get more done in less time. By paying attention, you are also able to be more mindful and present to the moment. This helps you to enjoy life more fully and to appreciate the good things that happen around you and to you. Taking accountability for your actions is another important aspect of turning time into your ally. Accountability means acknowledging your role in the outcomes in your life. When you take accountability, you become proactive instead of reactive. You stop blaming others and instead focus on what you can do to improve your situation. This helps you to make progress towards your goals and to develop a sense of self-efficacy. Finally, being in the moment is about living life to the fullest. When you are in the moment, you are fully present and engaged with what you are doing. You're able to appreciate life as it is, as it's happening, instead of worrying about the past or the future. This helps you to reduce stress, increase happiness, and live a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, time is our ally, and by becoming self-aware, responsible, paying attention, taking accountability for our actions, and being in the moment, we can use time to create the life that we want. By focusing on these key elements, you will be able to turn time into a powerful tool that helps you achieve your goals, improve your relationships, and live a more fulfilling life. Time is a truly valuable gift that we are blessed with. It's an ally on our journey of self-discovery and personal growth. The way we choose to use it will determine the quality of our lives and our level of happiness. To become the best version of ourselves, it's essential to be self-responsible and self-aware. This means taking ownership of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and being mindful of how they impact on our lives and the lives of others. When we are self-responsible, we are empowered to make positive changes in our lives and create the future we desire. Self-awareness is equally important. It's about understanding our strengths, weaknesses, and our patterns of behavior. By being self-aware, we can identify areas of growth and work towards becoming the best version of ourselves. It's important to regularly reflect on our progress and make adjustments as needed to continue on our path towards personal growth and self-improvement. One of the most powerful ways to utilize time as an ally is to set intentional and meaningful goals. Whether it's to improve your health, relationships, or career, setting clear goals and taking consistent actions towards them will help you make the most of your time. Remember, time waits for no one, and it's a finite resource that once spent cannot be regained. So make the most of every moment and invest in yourself. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself and your personal growth. By being self-responsible, self-aware, and intentional with our time, we can unleash the full potential of this precious gift and become the best version of ourselves. The journey of self-discovery and personal growth is a never-ending one, but with time as our ally, we can achieve great things. You'll learn the skills and techniques needed to stay focused, eliminate distractions, and make the most of every moment. You'll also discover the power of mindfulness and how it can help you to be more in the moment so you can live a life that is with greater awareness and purpose. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this webinar helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help and support you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Before I go, Picture yourself in emotional control of every situation. Your reactions are composed and your awareness of yourself is at the right place. You have the mental and psychological peace of mind you've always needed. I can get you there with the finest tools on hand. Sign up for my life-changing workshops today. My 12-session workshops are designed to help you take charge of your life and become the master of your own destiny. Through a series of carefully crafted exercises and discussions, you'll learn how to identify your personal strengths and weaknesses and develop a plan for self-improvement, take responsibility for your actions and the impact they have on others, increase our self-awareness, allowing you to better understand your emotions and reactions, develop strategies for controlling your thoughts and behaviours in a variety of social and professional situations. By the end of our workshop, you'll feel empowered and confident with the tools you need to succeed in any setting. Plus, when you purchase my workshop material once off, you will receive unlimited access to all of my material and resources to help you become the best version of yourself. This is a limited offer and is on special now. Click the button below and sign up today. Rebuild and redesign the blueprint of your self-awareness, responsibility, and control. Make the well-needed choice and you'll thank yourself in the end. Until next time, take care.